All right, hello internet, my name is Kaylee. I am the founder of ZippNada, a sustainable lifestyle brand. And today I wanted to talk about eco-guilt or eco-depression, or I am not exactly sure of the term. If you know the term, drop it down in the comments below. But that is what's going to be today's topic. I just kind of wanted to discuss a little bit about what it is, my experience with it, and how I deal with it, cope with it, get over it, basically. This is like my third or fourth time trying to film this video, and that is because the first time that I filmed this video, and I actually had the idea because I was going through eco-guilt, I was feeling really shitty, and I just turned the camera on and I just started rambling. So I decided to kind of organize my thoughts and try it again. So, what is eco-guilt? My definition of it, and I'm sure you can Google the proper definition out on the internet, but my definition and basically how I sum it up is when you feel completely overwhelmed and not empowered to make changes because of current situations going on. So basically things such as like the news, or you're not feeling like you're making an impact, or you're seeing all of these issues and it is just so overwhelming that how can you as one person, one individual, make any difference at all? So that's basically my kind of version of what it means, or what it means to me. Now, when I was filming this video, the first time I filmed this video, I was feeling very unmotivated, and so I decided to watch a couple YouTube videos to get me inspired. Well, it turned out that watching those YouTube videos made me feel really shitty about myself, and that I wasn't doing enough, and that the way that I'm living is not having the impact that I want to live, etc., etc. I think everyone within this community feels that way sometimes. These issues are massive, and I don't believe that one person, that any one of us has all of the answers. These issues are extremely complex, and we each have a unique perspective within how we perceive things because of our life and the way that we're living and the way we've been exposed. Tip number one is to feel your feelings. I notice so much that people will do anything to distract and numb themselves to what they are feeling. My biggest tip is to simply give yourself time to sit with those feelings. I give myself a day to be a moody, mopey mess, and I sit with those uncomfortable emotions because they are actually there to signal something. Tip number two is to write it out. Writing out your thoughts is a great way to process these emotions. You can write lists, draw, write detailed paragraphs, write your thoughts and then destroy it. Whatever your jam is, just to get those thoughts on paper is a great way to process and organize these emotions you just sat with. Be in nature or go for a walk. Nature is so incredibly healing for mental health. I usually take a walk to get some movement and take that time to either be present and clear my mind, or to be deep in thought and work through some of these feelings. My personal favorite is movement and dance. Find something to release those emotions. For me, it's a combination of things, but dancing and shaking it out helps me to feel lighter and less weighted down. I recommend doing any kind of fun movement, dancing, yoga, walking, boxing, any kind of movement that calls to you. Lastly, get empowered. Focusing on the things that you can do. You can host a workshop to teach others, research other changes that you can make, plan for the future, start a campaign in your community, watch a documentary, and most difficultly, try not to compare where you are to other people. This lifestyle is a very individualistic thing. Someone doing this for 10 years will look a lot different than someone only doing this for a few months. Someone living in a city will have different struggles than someone in the country. The important thing is that you are changing, building better habits, and most of all, doing the best you can with what you have. Those are my thoughts on eco-guilt, eco-depression, whatever the term you want to call it. Those are my tips on how I personally cope with it. I would love to hear your opinion and how you cope with it. Or how have you ever experienced? Is that something that you haven't experienced? Drop all the comments down below. I love reading them. If you would like to help support this channel, become a Patreon member, check out our website. This video is sponsored by my business, ZippNada, a sustainable lifestyle brand. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day.